Here he comes. I want to introduce you to a fellow. Now, he's not a bad sort of fellow. He's rather typical, to tell you the truth. You could say a lot of things about him, but being a man who is led by the Word of God is not one of the things that you would say about him. What happens when a fellow like this, a good sort of fellow, a typical kind of fellow, what happens when a fellow like this actually hears a word from God? What happens when he confronts a situation where there is another man who listens and is led by God? What happens when a man who's working a business plan comes face to face with the presence and the word from God? This drama is called A New Business Plan. And let's listen in.
Hey, Mike, it's Bill. You got a moment? Well, you need to take a moment and listen to me. That contract, yeah, that one was supposed to be signed last week. Last week. Look, everything's messed up because you can't get that signature. One lousy signature. No, I'm not going to calm down. It's important. This deal is going to make or break us. Don't say that to me. If you've really been working on this, you would have had that signature. Wait a minute, I've got another call coming in. Look, Mike, it's Paige. Look, I've got to take this call. We have got to get that contract. Do you hear me? Get his signature on the page today. Hey, sweetheart. How are things going today? Is little Bill Jr. having a good day? What? His first haircut? That was this morning? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Listen, I had some clients who needed my attention. Yeah, I've been with them all morning. Well, of course it was important. It was all the way on the other side of town. I'm just now leaving their office. No, sweetheart, don't be mad. No, of course I care for Bill Jr. Look, it's not that big of a deal. No, this is not the third time this month that I've forgotten something important to you. Anyway, I didn't forget. I was busy. Well, yes, running my business is important. It's how we make our living. It's how you can afford to go to the mall and shop every day. Oh, my...
Don't say that.
What? Don't say... Who said that?
You were about to say something you shouldn't say.
Who is this? Frank? Frank, is that you? Frank, I knew you'd get me back someday, man. Where are you? Frank? Come on. How are you pulling this off? What are you doing?
I'm not Frank.
Yes, you... Where'd everybody go? Who is this?
Who do you think I am?
I don't know. But I'm not sure I like this.
Well, I don't like the way you treat people, like you treated Mike.
Mike? Oh, Mike, you mean on the phone just a moment ago?
Yes, Mike. He's a good man. He's worked hard to try to get the Smith account. It's not Mike's fault that Joe Smith won't sign a contract with you.
Wait, how do you know about the Smith account? What do you mean Joe Smith won't sign a contract with me?
Joe Smith won't sign a contract with you because he listens to me, and I told him not to. I told him not to do business with a man who would lie to his wife and shirk his responsibilities as a father.
Where do you get off telling Joe Smith not to sign a contract with me? This is the contract. This is the one that's going to put us on the map, on the top. And I did not lie to my wife.
You just lied to her just a minute ago on the phone.
Well, that was just a little white lie. Everybody does it. And I do not shirk my responsibilities as a father either.
What about Bill Jr.'s first haircut this morning?
Look, I'm a busy guy, and who is this?
I am.
You am what?
I am.
What's that supposed to mean?
I am that I am, Bill Roberts, and it would be wise of you to listen to me.
Good job, Frank. You got me. Where are you, Frank? Come on. Come out of hiding. I know it's you, Frank.
Bill.
Frank, come on. I know it's you. This is really good, man. This is really good. You had me for a minute there.
Bill.
I mean, this is just as good as the pranks we pulled back in college. I mean, Frank, come on. Where are you? Frank.
Bill.
You had me. You honestly had me believing that I was talking to God.
Bill. Listen to me.
What? Whoa.
Okay, you can get up now, Bill.
That hurt.
You're okay.
What was that?
Pain. It's a megaphone I sometimes use to get people's attention.
Well, you certainly have my attention.
Good, because there's something very important I've been trying to tell you for a very long time.
Okay, I'm listening.
Bill, I love you. You're one of my beloved.
I am?
Yes, and you don't need the Smith account to be my beloved. All you really need is to listen to me.
I want to listen. I really do.
You will only become the kind of husband and father and man I want you to be when you stop thinking of yourself first.
Yes, sir.
You cannot earn my love, Bill. I give it to you.
But don't I have to do something for it?
Just accept it. Accept it. Accept it. Accept it.
Mike? Yeah, Mike. No, it's okay, Mike. Mike, it's okay. I understand. Calm down. No, listen, Mike. Mike, I understand you didn't get the Smith account. I understand. It's okay. Look, don't worry about it. Let's just, look, that meeting this afternoon, don't worry about it. I understand you're a great employee, and I'm glad to have you working with us. Yes, I'm fine. Really? Now, forget about the meeting this afternoon. I've got to go meet my wife and little Bill. Tell you what, let's have lunch sometime this week. Yeah, we've got to come up with a new business plan.